It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers, next on Madden NFL 25.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Chargers have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Davis to return it.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He connects with Disley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Now a play fake. Herbert. A Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least,
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throw it. Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Chargers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
16 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Pass brought in by Chark. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And now he loses the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he will go all the way. Cortland Sutton, touchdown Broncos.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Herbert.
The pass on 2nd down. Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Third and long. Now, Herbert. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Nix. Got a man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Chargers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Offside, defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Herbert. This is caught at the 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And he's going to get into the end zone. The fake spike works for a touchdown. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Chargers have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Here is 1st and goal. Back to throw is Nix. And he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do in this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Herbert. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Foul. This is roughing the passer. Defense.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good...
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The rookie, Bo Nix, and the Broncos offense getting set to take over once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. Here's first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Second down. Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Herbert to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
A ball deep for the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.